Hi, I skip it. And today I'm trying to speedrun this stuff because I'm not that passionate about any of these shows. Speedrun! Show the freaking graphic! Yeah, let's go! That was like a really big burst of energy and now I'm really tired, but first of all, I'm going to be talking about Soul Eater Not, which is not Soul Eater, but it really tries its best to be, even though it's failing miserably. Soul Eater Not, obviously, is a spin-off of the Soul Eater show that most of you already know because Soul Eater is very famous. I wouldn't necessarily call it good, but it's pretty alright. Look, I'm okay with Soul Eater Not being a moe show about cute girls doing cute things. I'm okay with that. There's also like the interesting background characters that are the main characters from the original show just showing up and doing cool things. I also like that because it shows a different perspective to them that we would have never seen otherwise. But at the same time, they're trying to include this complicated plot about witches that just doesn't work for the tone of the show because it's this cute girl show. Soul Eater Not has such a large identity crisis with what it wants to be because I'm cool with moe happening. Singing about pumpkins, that's great. Watching someone kill themselves in the middle of the show because they're being mind controlled by a witch that wants to kill everyone, that's not okay. It doesn't fit together. Is that a spoiler? Who cares? Don't watch this show. It doesn't have a purpose. It's not even that good. And at the same time, there's this whole complicated, it's not even complicated. There's this whole plot where the main character is trying to balance their relationships with two different people. And it's not hard because the answer that they choose at the end is such a cop-out. It doesn't teach you anything. Just because of the sake of the brand, Soul Eater Not's intro, I don't remember it at all. I'm pretty sure it was just like another cutesy schoolgirl thing. I don't care. It didn't pique my interest. I legit skipped it every single time. I forgot what I gave this show. I think it was a 45 out of 100. I don't remember. It was like a couple days ago, and I'm still very passionate about not liking it. Speedrun! Okay, so next on the chopping block is Darwin's game, which I didn't like either because Darwin's game was about this whole large metaphor where in the game there are predators and prey similar to Charles Darwin's evolutionary natural selection thing where some people grow more after experiencing different battles, and then if they survive, they become stronger afterwards. The entire idea is that you live a battle, you become stronger, which I feel like that's self-explanatory. I shouldn't have spent that long on this explanation. And there are some things that I did like about the show because it thematically worked in my mind. There was the big bad of the first episode being this big guy in a panda costume, with pandas being one of the worst animals evolutionarily speaking, but at the same time they're finding success in this environment because they're being granted a new evolutionary trait called like a sigil for the sake of killing each other, which I thought that was neat because it showed that this panda, while seemingly bad and stuff, is actually super strong. But at the same time, everything about the main character is so stupid. I hate the main character so much. In the first episode, yeah? Actually, no. Let's take a step back. I want to talk about the main character's friends. There are 3 of them. One with red hair, one with brown hair, and one that's blonde. Red hair is the absolute worst. Red hair is the reason why he's in the death game at all. But why the f*** would you invite your friend into a death game? What are you doing? Now, blonde guy. Blonde guy is just stupid because he is completely unaware of everything that's happening, and even after like 2 months of not seeing his friends for reasons, he's just like, I wonder where they are. I wish they'd text me back. Ugh. Now brown hair. Brown hair is a f***ing saint because he has to deal with these 3 idiots that just don't make any sense in the entire f***ing world, and he's like got a younger sibling or something and is trying to play this game for money, and I'm like, that's a fair enough reason to do it, but then no one takes him seriously. The main character, after opening up the game and seeing a hallucination of a snake freaking bite his neck right there, and then he wakes up and is like, oh, my friend was super serious about not opening this app, I wonder why, and then a snake bit my neck. Maybe I should be worried about this game. Oh, my friend is telling me to go home because he'll explain to me what the f*** this app is later. I'm gonna go to karaoke. And then he went to karaoke. And you know what happened on the way home from karaoke? He almost died. I hate the main character. His brain is so small. His philosophy about not killing people, he breaks. He is so inconsistent. This made me appreciate Liar Games so much more, because at least, while she was stupid, she never broke her moral code. The main character's moral code doesn't exist anymore. Am I allowed to spoil this? Here, time, spoiler, I don't care. Holy so, at the end of the series, he gains control over this large territory in Shibuya, yeah? And so, he wants this area to be completely devoid of killing and influence from the Darwin game. So what does he do? He controls the area, and if anyone initiates anything related to the Darwin game, he kills them. How is that supposed to help? Here, okay, you know what else they established earlier on in the series? They established earlier on that surrendering... Wow, I pronounced that real weird. That surrendering to your opponent has very little consequence. You lose money. He chooses to kill them. I hate this show. I hate it. None of the characters have any substance. All their backstories are just completely mute. And it's like, I don't give a shit that your parents are dead. You were a mass murderer. I don't care. You killed these people for fun, for money. I can see that my mic is peaking constantly because I am so emotional over how angry Darwin game made me. And you know what the weirdest part is? It's that one of my friends recommended this to me and they liked it. They liked it because it was a turn your brain off action series. They compared it to a superhero show. I don't blame them. And it's trying to be like this philosophical, oh, this is a predator-prey relationship we have here. But it doesn't work because throughout the entire series, they're trying to establish that killing people is bad. Obviously, predators are bad. Killing people, bad. He becomes the predator. The intro wasn't even good. The intro just sounded like some other boring isekai show. I can't even enjoy the intro. Fuck this show. 45 out of 100. I never want to watch it ever again. I am so sad right now. I am so emotional. I cannot speak properly. I can't do outros. Just let it play. That's it. I don't even know what to say in this outro. This pisses me off. Soul Eater Not was already not that great. What did I give that? A 45, I think? And then Darwin's game had to come over here, be like, ah ha ha, I'm a death game with pandas. Ah ha ha, Panda Man, go kill the policeman. I punched this thing. Huh? That was, it was such a weak punch too because I hit the freaking shelf. Oh my god.